Hey guys, Kev here, and welcome to the What's Hot video for the week. So this one's going to be a two-parter. I do have the unboxing coming right now, and then I will have the Facecam style go over the gear drop video coming in a little bit. It is currently Saturday the 9th, I think, of September. So the gear drop is going to be on Wednesday the 13th. That's actually the day I settle on my new house. So congratulations to me in the future, baby. Sorry. But yeah, let's get into this unboxing. I do have a couple other things. I think 3 customs coming from LeftyEDC that I asked to check out. But I'll do a separate video on those. I think they're all one-offs. So once I get them and post the video, if anybody is interested in them, I'll either get them back to Urban quick, or you can hit them up and then I can ship them to you or something. We can work it out. But there were some customs I really wanted to check out, and they were what is going on here? They were kind enough to send those. So hey, first up, this is cool. I've been talking to my boy Sean Ashmore of Hollywood fame. Sean is a cool dude. I first talked to him just on Instagram. I think he just liked a post, or I don't know. And then I hit him up, and he told me he watched the channel and shit, which was amazing to hear somebody say. He'd bought knives off my recommendation, and he actually has a brand called Peace Neighbor. I think it's, yeah, I guess it's a brand, right? But I believe it's some kind of community-driven thing. I need to learn more about it. He did a live stream on Instagram with Matt from LeftyEDC this past Friday. I think it was the 8th of September. And I need to watch the rest of it. I only caught like the first 5 minutes, so I didn't get to hear everything. But he has like an initiative going. It's called Peace Neighbor, which is really cool. Maybe we'll learn something here. But I know he's dropping a couple items to start with. He told me he was going to send me some stuff personally as well. So if I get that stuff, I'll do a video on it as well. But shout out to Sean. If you guys don't know Sean, he's an actor. I believe he's a writer. He's been in stuff like X-Men. I think he was a character in Smallville at one point. I think he also has a twin that played like a bigger part in Smallville. And then Sean, I didn't know they were twins. And then Sean did have a part in Smallville, though. I loved that show when I was growing up. And then he was in, I believe, The Following with Kevin Bacon. That show was the shit. And he has a show now that I just can't remember the name of. I haven't been too caught up on TV lately. But anyway, he's a very good actor and a cool dude and a writer. And now he is into EDC and doing cool stuff. So let's check this out first. Peace Neighbor, Los Angeles, Kindness Reigns. Very cool hats and stuff. I think there's like an RE patch. This is a hat. Okay, cool. So let's cut this open. All right, so in here, you're going to get a hat. We're going to look at that in a second. That's a cool looking hat. I'm just going to say this. If you send me a hat to review, I'm keeping it. Just saying. I'll talk to Urban about that, but this might be my hat, folks. So here we go. Peace. That's really cool. So you got the skull with peace down the center. It's a very cool design. Nice, nicely done on the backing and everything. It can be tricky with RE, so he found a good vendor for these. And then you have this one with the sort of feather there, or leaf, and then the skull again. So these are your Peace Neighbor REs. Here's the cool packaging. Very cool. LA, California. And then here's the hat. So this is super slim material. Like, that's nice for a hat, because usually hats can get a little bit hot. I sweat a lot. Now, I don't know if it's going to absorb the way I want it to, but we'll see. here is, so I guess this is the front here, got it. This kind of is your sweatband right here. And then you have a, obviously you can change the size there. Not a big hat guy, sorry. I don't know what this is called. It's the clasp, I guess. And look at that, we got the Urban sign on there, stitched on the side. This is very cool. I've never had a hat like this, so it's kind of like pre-worn, sort of. Is that what we're calling it? You know what? I'll see how goofy I look in this, because this is not really my style of hat. I would tend to bend this down. I was one of those kids in high school. It never really changed. Never been much of a hat guy. But I don't think I'm supposed to bend this down. So I'll see how goofy this looks on me. And maybe I'll wear this bad boy in the face cam portion of this video. You guys want to see that? I'll do that for you. I'll do that for you. You guys can see how sexy this looks on a male model. So I don't have the piercing blue eyes like Sean, but you know, I get away with it, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so we got the Peace Neighbor hat. Very cool. Shout out to Sean. Go check him out. You can follow him at Peace Neighbor on Instagram, and then you can also follow him at Foldcraft on Instagram. That's his personal EDC, Foldcraft. That's his personal EDC page. He does have some cool Divos, which is awesome. And he's just a good dude. So, all right. So we got that stuff. We got a Mr. Nice Guy and an Audacious Concept. So let's look at Mr. Nice Guy here. See what we got. This is the RTH. And it is in BC tie. And then, I don't know what that stands for. So, Blast and Crumble. No, I'm just kidding. It's signed. And then date of completion. And we got that nice smelling bazooka gum. I just got done putting paint, what do you call that stuff? It dries paint out. Paint dryer. And I poured that into a bunch of paint, had to mix in it. So I kind of smell right now like paint. And this is a welcome sight. I love bazooka. I wish I could eat it, but it's not mine, so I'm not going to eat the bazooka there. This is pretty cool. It's got a couple of beers cheersing on there. I like Mr. Nice Guy's design language. They have it sort of inspired by those old wrenches. You know those old wrenches that had this indent around them? Very, very cool. That seems to be their pattern on a lot of stuff. This does seem to be a little bit of a flathead. It's not, I don't think it's meant to be a pry bar. More of a little flathead, which is actually pretty cool. And then you have a bottle opener right here. And now we can finally test something that I forgot to test on the side piece from them. And that's if this is a 1/4 inch driver. And it does look to be a 1/4 inch driver. So you can, and I really suck at doing this. I tried it with that Chavez key. But you can lock a 1/4 inch drive right in here. Can it go in like this way? Is that how it's supposed to? Ah, you dummy. Maybe this is what you're supposed to do. And then, yeah, now I can pinch it and actually use it a little bit. T8 on that. Wish I had something I could T8 here. Here is my Berg Blades Mini Barber. By the way, this is an absolutely fantastic knife. Check my videos out on this. Can't get enough of the Mini Barber. But let's just see here on this scale screw. Yeah, look at that. And it's probably easier in this case to just spin the knife and we'll be able to take that screw out. Or you could do this move where you kind of go in and out. Obviously, this is not meant to replace a, you know, real bit driver, so to speak. But in a pinch, if you had some bits laying around your car or your house or wherever you were and you had this bottle opener with you, it would work. And, you know, I gotta say, it's really just an add-on. I mean, it's a bottle opener, so it doesn't really matter that it's there, and it works. So that's really cool. So good, by the way. All right, so that is the Mr. Nice Guy tool, RTH. My only downside with this is probably going to be the price. We'll see once we go to Facecam style. And, you know, I'm not the price police. I say that sometimes, and then I talk about the price. But you know, it's just my reaction to things. But the side piece was like $250 for a pry bar, titanium pry bar. So I could see this being like $150, you know, and this should be like $80 max, right? Maybe like $50. We'll see. I've been wrong many a times, my friends, so stay tuned for that. Let's check this out. So Audacious Concepts is a cool brand. If you guys don't know, they are the people behind the Anso tool drivers. There's the V1, I think that's what I have, and then the 5.0 I have as well as a smaller one. And this is one of my favorite drivers, if not my favorite, because this is like harsh jimping right here. So I can get a really good grip, and I tend to have sweaty hands. And you get that nice pivot action or spinning action back here with the bearing. It's not like a spinny all day type driver like the Get Good screw. It's not going to do this, right? But in actually driving stuff, I do like it a little bit better. It's a little slimlined, and it has this really aggressive jimping where, for me as a sweaty guy, this sometimes is not enough, believe it or not. Now, I probably shouldn't be torquing as hard torquing as hard as I do sometimes with those, but anyway, Audacious Concepts has this thing, which I have no idea what it is, and it looks like it has a little piece of tritium in there. So this is called the 8-figure in PVD. Is this a key ring? It's got a little logo there. It's pretty cool. EDC gear designed to be with you anytime and anywhere. Is that it? Really? That's all you're going to give me? So sometimes I get a little frustrated with gear that I have to be has to be explained to me. But I'm sure I'm just an idiot. Is this just a key ring? Is that what it is? You have one key down here, and then this attaches to your larger key ring? Is that like, but what's the point then? I don't know. But it has this little, I'm assuming tritium in there. I don't know how dark. It's going to take a minute here to get it dark, but we can give it a shot. Then we'll jump over to the Facecam video. So I won't make you stick around for me turning them all back on. Yep. Yeah, so we got a little bit of tritium in there. Pretty sure it's tritium and not glow because I didn't torch it. You know, I mean, we are sitting under some lights, but I didn't do this. I don't think that would kind of defeat the purpose, but it does maybe seem a little bit brighter. So I'm not sure though. But either way, very cool. I just don't know exactly what this does. So you guys let me know down in the comments. Maybe I'll know from the description when we get over to the Facecam. But if you guys are checking or want to check out this cool hat, stay tuned. Here is Kev. Hey guys, welcome to the Facecam portion of the What's Hot video for the drop on 9/13. You can see it right here. 9/13 at 3 p.m. Eastern. There is links down below. It does help the channel if you check out those links. I appreciate it. I'm going to go over to the gear drop and show you what is cracking. Now, I recorded this already and I realized I wasn't sharing. So I'm refilming it because I love you guys. You know, that's how I roll. You know, Unbox Therapy F5.5. How about that right there? Now, I personally wanted to say the guy from Unbox Therapy, I swear his name was Lou. What am I thinking of? Somebody in the comments tell me, who is Lou? Why do I have Lou in my head when it comes to Unbox Therapy? Apparently, his name is Jack. I didn't know. Had no idea. But anyway, the Unbox Therapy team and Urban EDC have collaborated on, that's right, an F5.5, the best production knife you can consistently buy. I would argue the best production knife ever, but I digress. What I mean by you can get is, let's say you love the Divo stout. I mean, who doesn't, right? You can't just go buy a stout whenever you feel like it. For the most part, you can go buy an F5.5 whenever you want. Is it necessarily going to be the exact one you're looking for? Like if you're looking for this banger of a version right here with the hand satin and everything? No, but you can get a version most likely right off of their website and easily on secondary. And then they consistently do collabs and drops and stuff like that. So it's just a very accessible knife, and it's one of the best knives ever made, hands down. Can't recommend it enough. So it's really cool to see them teaming up with Unbox Therapy on a collab of this. We have Orange Micarta. I thought this was G10. I'm so glad I refilmed this. So that is our high-vis Orange Micarta. How about that? And then you have acid-washed blade and looks like stone-washed hardware and everything. M390 steel. So very, very cool, in my opinion, now that I know that this is Micarta. I thought it was just G10 at first. It's hard to tell in the pictures, but they're calling it high-vis Orange Micarta. And that is $269. I think that's a solid price as usual. Now, here's a big one, guys. This is the Peace Neighbor and Urban EDC collab pack. So if you guys haven't seen it, here is the hat. It's an absolute banger. I'm not a hat guy. Never really been a hat guy. I throw a hat on occasionally like this to go do yard work so that I don't drip sweat into my eyeballs. But I've never just consistently worn a hat until now, okay? I got this hat Friday. It has not left my head. You can't tell? See the red marks all over? Because I've been crushing on this hat, guys. And I never thought I'd be a flat brim kind of guy. Now, this isn't like your MLB flat brim. This is your hipster style flat brim. Whatever we want to call it, it's a banger, and I highly recommend it. You can also go over to the Peace Neighbor website. He's got some other gear up there, but I recommend this hat. It's got the really cool material. It actually is just like the material on my shorts. It's like this four-way ripstop, whatever they call it, and it is so comfortable and lightweight, and man, I just love it. So I'm officially a hat guy. I already got another one on the way from Peace Neighbor, so what are you going to do? What are you going to do? It also comes with these awesome patches right here. So not only do you get the hat, it's $49 for the set or the kit or the pack, whatever we're calling it. You get this dope split skull piece patch right here, and you get the Peace Neighbor logo patch right here. Comes in a cool bag and everything. Highly, highly recommend this one, guys. I know I don't normally talk about hats and stuff like that, but they got me. They got me with this one. What do you want me to do? All right. So check that one out. You have glass spinning tops. How cool is that? 20 bones. I mean, if you're a top guy, I think this is worth it. 20 bucks. It means 20 bucks, right? I don't know what glass is worth these days, but these are custom-made glass tops. 20 bucks. Alas, I am not a top guy, but hey, if you are, check it out. We got some Microtex, and we got a whole bunch of McBees. So there's a whole bunch of McBees modified by Metamorphosis, all right? So check those out, $199. They look lasered with some dope-ass finishes. I had one and unboxed it. I think you saw that already. And it's a little small for me to handle, but if you have smaller hands or are a fan of the McBee, I recommend you check that out. And then we have some lighters again, and then a really fantastic ray light, the Triple Dawn. That polished tie for $150 is a banger. EP1 pens, they're already sold out of titanium, so you're looking at stainless and brass or copper, but starting at $39, it's one of the best pens on the market. And then we have a custom fixed blade here from Tailor Made for $525. All right, guys. So that is the drop, and I would say the standout star on this one has got to be the Peace Neighbor hat. All right. I don't know what to tell you. I love it. All right. And that Urban F5.5 collab is pretty dope too. But there it is, guys. That's the drop. Check the links out down in the description. And I love you guys. Peace.